Well, farm animals, like all animals, feel pain and suffering, and they deserve to be treated with compassion and respect.
We feel very strongly that even animals raised for food need to be treated humanely.
Well, pigs are animals too, so you don't torture any animal.
But for thousands of calves and breeding pigs, life on factory farms is far from humane. Most live in crates so small they can't even turn around, like these pigs living on an Arizona factory farm. Even the state's toughest law enforcer, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, says it's time to give these calves and pigs a break.
Let me just say this, I eat steak, not every day, but to treat these pigs in an inhuman manner is awful, awful, where they can't move around in their crates.
That type of confinement motivated more than 200,000 Arizonans to sign a petition, placing Proposition 204 on the November ballot. This initiative requires that calves and breeding pigs housed in crates have enough room to turn around and fully extend their limbs.
Pregnant pigs and veal calves that are confined in crates that are barely wider than their bodies suffer horrendous forms of suffering, physical and mental.
This is how thousands of breeding pigs live on a factory farm in northern Arizona, surrounded by enormous ponds of pig waste. This year, a farm employee came forward and taped this undercover video showing what life is really like on a factory farm.
There's so many, and they're in such confinement that you can't believe how many are stacked in rows. Row upon row upon row.
Can they turn around?
Not at all. No, they're stuck in that position. Straight forward, just looking out. They could never turn around, no matter how hard they tried.
Life is just as difficult for calves raised for veal on factory farms. Many are isolated and tethered in tiny stalls. Proposition 204 would prevent these veal factory farmers from setting up shop in Arizona.
I think that every animal needs to be treated humanely.
That's how Candace Jackson's family raised animals on their family farm. But now the same corporate factory farms that push pigs and calves into crates also are pushing traditional family farmers out of business.
And my dad was the traditional family farmer. His belief was that you had a responsibility to your land and to your animals and to your environment. And that's the traditional family values that family farms carry on from generation to generation.
What's happened is that these industrial factory farms have come in, pushed small farmers aside, and they've crammed more and more animals into smaller and smaller living areas, to the point that the animals lead a life of daily misery. We think that's wrong, and that's why voters should vote yes on Proposition 204.
The initiative has the support of many organizations and more than 100 Arizona veterinarians. But all of that support will not matter unless Arizonans get out and vote yes for Proposition 204 on November 7th in order to make a real difference for traditional family farmers and farm animals.
But I believe that animals raised for food deserve humane treatment. That's why I support Prop 204. It gives farm animals enough room to turn around and stretch their limbs.
When voters look at the Proposition 204 language, they will see that they have the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of these animals by voting yes on 204.